Welcome back, Talk family, and thank you so much for joining me on another episode of Talk the Talk. I'm your host. My name is Deshpalay Bechan, and today I'm so thrilled to be joined by Jacqui Hammond, new car sales executive at Motus Nissan East Rand Mall. Jacqui, you and I have known each other for a very long time. This is your second time in studio, right?
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming back.
It's a pleasure.
Oh my word. So one of the most defining qualities of a successful sales executive is passion, and Jacqui embodies that wholeheartedly. She absolutely genuinely loves what she does. How many years has it been?
Well, it's now going for 23 plus 4, 27 years.
27 years. I think I met you when it was 23 years. So I think we know each other for like the past 4 years now. And she genuinely loves what she does, as I said. And it shows in her time, her energy, and heart she pours into her work. For her, it's not just about sales. It's really about the joy that comes from building something meaningful and making a real impact. She's even joined us on one of our RADA handouts, one here for the MyPads, and that was so exciting, right, Jacqui? So she goes really beyond, over and above what she needs to be doing as a sales executive. Jacqui is constantly reaching or researching new ways to elevate her business, and her business is within the Motus business, obviously. So she's committed to learning, growing, and staying ahead of the game. You just came back from a learning program, right?
Yes, a training session on new Magnite and Warrior.
Oh, the Magnite and Warrior. I can't wait to hear about that. But yeah, whether it's mastering new techniques or keeping up with the latest developments in the industry, Jacqui is doing it. Her drive to evolve and to improve is what sets her apart and what continues to inspire those around her. And that is why when her dealer principal, Debbie Smith, who is an amazing friend and colleague of mine and supporter for I think the past 8 years, nominated Jacqui to come to the studio, it's just always an honor to, and it really is just an honor to be in her presence and to learn more from her. So Jacqui, welcome back.
Thank you.
And without further ado, I want to remind you that this episode is brought to you by Seriti Solutions and MFC, a division of Nedbank. So Jacqui, tell our viewers all about yourself.
Well, firstly, my journey with Nissan started in 1999 already, when I was with Nash Nissan, and then from there, Debbie Smith, my dealer principal, employed me at East Rand Mall Nissan from 2003.
So you've always been with the Nissan brand?
Always been with the Nissan brand, yes, and hopefully to be retired soon with them as well.
Retire soon?
Almost retirement age.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh my word! And how? Okay, so your journey through the brand. What transformations have you seen through the years in terms of women?
More and more women joining the motor industry, so that's a feather in our cap. This shows that we're strong people and we can do anything that we actually put our minds to. I mean, looking at Debbie Smith, she used to be my sales manager, today dealer principal, and an amazing dealer principal.
She is.
Best mentor as well.
Again, another woman that would stay after work hours and make sure. I remember there was something going on in Boksburg and you guys were the last to leave the dealership. Do you remember that incident? It was something about 2 years ago.
Yeah, there was a problem in the area, and she was like the captain on the ship. And I said, boss, I'm not going home if you're not going. I said, you're the captain of this dealership, and our wheel will remain with you.
I remember that.
She was so proud of us, but we stayed there. Yeah, we couldn't leave. So.
Yes, my God. So, tell me, Jacqui, what advice would you give to a woman that wants to join the industry in the sales environment?
Firstly, your mindset has to be totally focused on what you want to achieve and do. It's not an easy industry. Right. So you basically have to have guts and stamina to pull through and be dedicated to what you do.
Who has inspired you?
Well, myself.
I love that.
I just
thank you.
Said, well, if a man can do that, what are we can also do that.
And you have a daughter, right?
And I've got a daughter also, Nadia, which I've raised by myself. And Nissan has been very good to us with the bursary. And
I remember that.
Just always been there.
What is she doing now?
She's a physiotherapist there at the moment. And got married 2 years ago. This year's the 3rd year anniversary. But yeah, thanks to Nissan. Nissan, my brand, Nissan, my everything.
Oh, thank you, Nissan, for empowering a single mother to empower her daughter to become a physiotherapist. I know it's very difficult.
And throwing in at the deep end from the real estate to the motor industry because I'm a qualified estate agent as well. So when I retire, I hope
you do look like an estate agent. You fit that.
Thanks, so I would love to do that when I'm now retiring, having my own real estate agency, still do my Nissans and give it out to leads because people follow me wherever I go.
Yeah, absolutely. So Jacqui, you've always been such a champion for our causes. Whatever we do, like I said earlier, the MyPad, the RADA, the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards, you're such an admirer of these initiatives. Why? Why do you love these women empowerment programs?
It's just to show the people out there that it can be done and that women that stands together can actually, just rule.
Yes.
We can, we've got it in us.
Yes.
And to motivate potential people that will also consider going.
How important do you think it is for women to empower women and to be
because not everybody's got a husband. They have to be able to secure for their families. And me being a single parent made it from 17 months old with Nadia up to now. And I'm not going to reveal my age, guys. You have to guess that. But in any way, it's just, it can be done.
How old is Nadia?
Nadia's turned 29 on the 14th of this month. And I promise you guys, it was worth every one.
Oh,
step of the way.
You do not look like you have an almost 30-year-old daughter.
Thank you, Dish.
Well done to you, Jacqui.
And that can be done. So whatever you put your mindset to, you can achieve it and go for gold. Currently, I'm also one of the warriors, meaning top salespeople. So yes, and I'm proud of it. So
Is it called a warrior?
It's called a warrior. I think the Chiata guys are being called knights. And with Nissan, it's called a warrior.
I love that.
So, and I'm very proud of everyone. I'm wearing my warrior t-shirt.
I think I'm going to make you the face of my page. I have a Facebook page called Walking Warriors, which focuses on GBV, rape and suicide awareness.
Yes.
And I'm going to put your face up there as a warrior because the page, by the way, is called Walking Warriors.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to make you one of my warriors.
I'll be honored to have that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes.
Tell me one more thing about Nissan, okay? And I normally don't do this because this is not about promoting our brands, actually.
Yes.
This is all about promoting women. But I want to ask you about your love. I have this lady that works for another brand and would never change her brand.
Even me.
And I think she's going to be a you because she's 10 years in the brand now. I will not mention names, but she literally has the brand tattooed on her name. And I'm like, are you sure that was a good move? And she's like, yes. So I think I will share this interview with her because here's an example of a woman that has stayed with a brand for 24 years.
And I've been offered other positions, I'm going to be honest with Desh, but still remained with my brand.
Yes.
And just basically, I only left them for about 5 months when I took voluntary retrenchment, but then went back.
Right. Why? Why Nissan?
Nissan is, I eat, sleep and drink Nissan. From I wake up in the morning till I go to bed. And my manager...
Can you speak Japanese?
I'm going to try to speak I love Nissan in Japanese, but I can't do that yet. But I promise you, that is my brand. And people associate me like I did with real estate with Aida, wherever I coach Jacqui Nissan, and I say my surname is Hammond, So the people who don't see me as Jacqui Hammond, they just say Jacqui Nissan.
I literally have, I've got, let me just, I don't know which phone, but I have you saved as Jacqui Nissan.
And my customers will say, we're looking for the lady there, Jacqui Nissan, and I'll say it's Jacqui Hammond, and they say, no, Jacqui Nissan, our sales lady, and the people love me.
Jacqui, do you remember the first time I walked into your dealership about 8 years ago?
Yes.
I think it was here at Nissan East Rand,
Yeah,
before
East Rand.
Debbie came.
Before Debs.
It was before Debs. And I walked in and you were the first lady that was sitting there. And we were like, we just started talking.
And we didn't even know each other from a bar or so. And that's the relationship I've got with my people. I'm not just a salesperson for them. They'll come back and become friends. Like even on my WhatsApps.
Yeah.
They'll phone me at night to see how I'm doing. If I'm still with the industry, they'll just follow me.
And that was the time when you told me you were a single mom and we got chatting. And I didn't even have this platform. We're talking 8 years ago.
Yes,
so we talked about Nadia and her bursary and what you told me at that point in time what Nissan had done for your child and
and on that subject, sorry Dish, I must just mention Nadia had leukemia, which had a month to live. Okay, so that was my drive power to make sure my child I'll be there for her, no matter what. Lost everything, but Nissan stood with me through the difficult times. We pulled through with God as well, and we've made it. So we're really conquerors. We actually really, it's not just about the car. It's not about that. It's the family we've got at Nissan East Rand Mall. There's many Nissan dealerships that wants me, but I remain at my house. That's my place.
Yeah. And under the leadership of Debbie, who's a great friend.
Amazing.
In 2 weeks' time, I will be representing your executive Nizam, who's a huge supporter as well. Yes, and he is the executive of BMW in George, so I'm actually working with that dealership. So the leadership in terms of where you come from, they are such amazing people, and it filters through and
it's like family. Dish. Like
Yes.
I've been through different dealerships when I went to come fetch cars and all that. It's different. Our whole vibe, and I'm not allowed to mix my language, but just the whole atmosphere when you enter East Rand Mall.
You can mix your language. We speak Zulu, Afrikaans.
It's phenomenal. People say they feel loved when they walked in there. So
say it. I know you want to say an Afrikaans word here and there.
Dis van Tamagoris. That's the Afrikaans word I wanted to say.
I love that. I don't know what that word is.
Tamagoris means there's no comparison to that.
I'm going to put the word up on the screen, okay?
Tamagoris.
I love that. Uncle Jacqui, I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of my life. I am not going to say thank you so much for coming to the studio, because you're not just a new guest, you are a friend, and you're an inspiration to me. And with your baby having leukemia, I say baby because she was 20 at the time when we met, and I remember your struggles, I remember your challenges, you remember my struggles and my challenges,
and the phenomenal woman you became. So we look up to you as well. Whenever our strings also low, we think,
thank you.
It's worse out there.
Please don't look up to me.
So we do, and we're very proud of you.
I think that's what I want to hear, that you're proud of me, but not look up to me because I look up to you.
And you must keep up whatever you're doing. It's like it wraps up on us too. So thank you.
Thank you. There's going to be thank yous going on until. So we're going to start playing a game instead.
Okay. So
okay. So I'm going to describe what's on this card. We play 30 seconds now. We've evolved into, just being more relaxed on this show. I'm going to describe what's on this card, and you're going to try and guess what it is. Okay. So, this coming weekend we are celebrating what?
Easter.
Okay, so that's the first two words.
Where's the bunny?
Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. I think that he might be a former president, okay? And he's, you have like Peter, and the other name is...
Paul Kruger.
Okay. A very famous, but I think more skinny, because I could never wear this brand.
Levi's.
Right.
I can't fit into them.
We say skinny brand. Okay, I love skinny people. Please don't get me wrong, but I could never wear it because I'm just, it doesn't fit my body very well. Okay, so it's like a group of government workers that was supposed to be taking Okay, that takes care of us.
Oh, the police.
Yes, the police. That's the word on that. And I don't know the rest of these people, so I'm not even going to attempt this.
So how did I do? Did we make
very good? I think I did not describe them very well, and you still got it. You see, because we're friends, we get each other.
We've got that connection.
Yeah.
Now my turn, okay?
Yes, and please make it easy.
This is heritage food that you would. It's a country, but it's your heritage food comes from there.
My heritage food, India.
That's it.
Okay. Is India the word?
That's
okay.
We're living in a different era now, so it's no more just one. We all
democracy.
It's an Afrikaans word.
Apartheid.
That's
okay.
It's a spread that you put on your bread, and the mice likes to eat that.
Cheese.
It's
spread. Maltose cheese.
That's it.
Mice like.
Okay. And then you're doing very well.
Thank you.
Former president that the wife has passed on as well. We was very loved, especially with
Mandela.
That's her name.
Nelson Mandela.
The
wife's name. Gracia.
Like the poo? You get the poo?
Winnie Mandela.
Not the poo, but
ex-wife.
Wow, you've done. Okay, and in the Bible there was a small little man and a big man, and the small man knocked the big man with a little.
Okay, I am Hindu.
Okay.
I do not know the Bible, but I know about the knocking, and I know that it's David.
It was a giant
something.
And it starts with a G.
I don't like I'm Hindu, so I don't know. I think it's Goliath.
Okay. And the last one, okay, is it's not inside. It is
on top.
And what's the stuff?
It's not inside. It's on top. It's milk. Cremora.
That's it. Woo! This boy, I'm sure she won. Yes, she's just clever.
See, in English, I'm not even English, but
it's Goliath. Goliath.
I love that. Thank you so much. We're so loud. We try to keep our voices low, Jacqui and I, but we are actually quite loud.
We are a bit loud.
Off screen, off camera. Love you so much. Thank you for praising me.
And we love you too, and thank you for what you do for us as well.
You're welcome. Always welcome. As long as I'm alive, I'm going to try. As long as the mouth works, I'm going to try.
And keep up the good work.
Thank you very much. Okay, so thank you very much for listening and for following and for championing for our platform. For those of you that engage with our content by watching and commenting and sharing our interviews, our non-profit initiatives, including the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards, which is powered by MFC, and Talk the Talk Show, which is powered by Seriti Solutions, focus on honoring and celebrating the women in the South African motoring industry. Women like Jacqui. We try to honor them, we try to recognize, and we try to utilize their experience to empower our future generation of women in motoring South Africa. Our mission goes way beyond storytelling. So it's not about just Nadia having leukemia and Jacqui's story about having the resilience to continue to support her child, or Nissan being such a huge powerhouse behind Nadia. We are literally trying to change lives to allow people, the knowledge on how to do it. So thank you for sharing that with us, Jacqui.
It's a pleasure.
So together, as you can see, we are dedicated to empowering and uplifting women within our industry and beyond. So just want to remind you that if you're in a market for a new vehicle, we invite you to explore www.auto.evo.africa, where you'll find thousands of cars for sale, and they are all from reliable and reputable MFC accredited dealerships. Ladies, before I go, I just want to say to be an excellent sales professional like Jacqui, one essential quality you must carry is confidence. And that is my God, the confidence of Jacqui is something that has always inspired me. From the moment I had walked into her dealership even before I met Debbie, who I'm very close to. I met her in Durban on this journey when I started my own platform, but I met you before I met her. And you know, your
first
confidence,
impression lasting.
Absolutely. So her confidence was just outstanding. So believing in the product or service you're selling isn't just important. It's everything. It's the entire package. Top performers don't get discouraged when the numbers dip. They get creative. They pivot, innovate, and you know, just push forward.
That's true.
And that's what Jacqui has done. Yes, times are tough.
It's not easy like in the past days.
Gosh, times are tough. But please remember, the question isn't who's going to let me. It's who's going to stop me.
That's
exactly
what I would have said. Thank you, Dave.
You're welcome.